Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Neil, where I'm about to fight a 2,000-point battle between my Astra Militarum and Genestealer Cults and Jason's Adeptus Custodes. So the story that we've got going on here is that this planet was suffering underneath a Genestealer Cult uprising, and they have risen up to try to claim this planet for the four-armed emperor, to the void gods to come and descend and free them from the tyranny that is the Imperium. And the Adeptus Custodes arrived to try to cleanse this and claim this planet back for the Imperium. When they arrived, they found a spearhead of tanks that were operating in this sector, and they descended to try to take them out. But when they engaged them in battle, soon out of every crevice and crack and sewer grate on this planet, up rose the creatures, the denizens from below that were causing so much problems. So that is the story that we've got going on here. We are going to be playing the Scorched Earth mission. Essentially, there are six objectives, 2 in each of our, or like right at the edge of our deployment zones, and 2 in the middle over here. Those are the 2 over there. And it's hold 1, hold 2, hold more for your primaries. And then for secondaries, I have chosen raise the banners high, engage on all fronts, and retrieve Octarius data. My opponent has chosen engage on all fronts. He has chosen raise, which is the mission secondary specific. It means that if he is able to raise, which is an action that you can perform in this specific mission, basically it takes away these objectives over here. If he can successfully take away 1, I think he gets 6 points, and if he gets both, he gets 12 points or 15 points, something like 12 points. He has also chosen as his third one assassination, because I got a lot of characters, not gonna lie. All right, so that is the story. That is the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 armies that are gonna be fighting it out. So for the Genestealer Cult, I'll be running 2 detachments. We have a battalion detachment and a spearhead detachment. Leading off the battalion detachment, we have a Patriarch, a Magos, and an Abominant. We have 3 5-man Acolyte hybrid squads. We have a Clamavis, we have a Sanctus, and we have a Kellamorph. We have 2 squads of Aberrants. We have 1 8-man with picks, and we have 1 8-man with hammers, plus a Hypermorph. We then have a Brood Brother Spearhead Detachment. Leading it off, we have a Tank Commander. We have a Leman Russ Exterminator. We have a Leman Russ Battle Tank. And last but not least, we have a Manticore. And for the Custodes, he'll be running a Battalion Detachment. Leading it off, we have Trajan and a Shield Captain. We have a Vexilla Praetor. We have 5 3-man Custodian Guard squads. We have 1 3-man Veritas Praetor squad. And last but not least, we have 2 Heavy Telemon Dreadnoughts. All right, so that's going to be the armies going over deployment here for the Genestealer Cult and Brood Brothers. We have a Leman Russ Exterminator over here. We've got a Manticore. We have a Leman Russ Battle Tank, and we have a Tank Commander and a Leman Russ Battle Tank. Going over deployment for the Adeptus Custodes, we've got his 2 Telemons back over here. We've got Trajan. We've got 1 squad of the Guard. We've got the Vexilla Praetor, another of the Custodian Guard squad here. We've got the Shield Captain. We've got a 3rd squad of the Guard over here, and the what are they called? The Veritas Praetors over on this side. My opponent has spent 2 CP to put his 3 CP to put his 2 other guard squad in Deep Strike Reserve. I have put a squad of Aberrants, the Clamavis, a squad of the Acolytes, and the Kellamorph all in Deep Strike Reserve, or Underground for the Genestealer Cults. So that is going to be deployment. We will now roll off to see who will go first. I rolled a 3 and my opponent rolled a 5, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 1. Movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 1. These guys shot up the board towards me over on this side. Over here, everything kind of moved around. They advanced up onto the objective over here. The Telemons moved, both of them, Vexilla Praetor, as did the Shield Captain behind the squad of Custodian Guard in front there. that just moved up. And that's, oh no, sorry, that's Trajan, and then the shield captain is back under inside there. And then the other custodian guard squad stayed on the objective back over there. I also revealed my blips. I did spend 1 CP to move my blips from the center here over to this side. I revealed my my squad of aberrants with the picks over here, along with the abominant. We've got the squad of neophyte acolyte hybrids, the magus, the patriarch. We have another squad of acolyte hybrids over here, and the Sanctus up here. When he popped up here for free, I get to use a perfect ambush, allowing him to shoot once he is revealed. So we're gonna get right into that. He is gonna shoot into the Vexilla Praetor over there. So he is gonna try to shoot you with his sniper rifle, hitting. So it's gonna be hitting on a 3. That is gonna be a hit. Strength 4, looking for a 5 to wound. That 6 does a mortal wound in addition. It's AP minus 1 or 2 or something. I think it's 1. And that will go through for D3 damage. Doing 2 damage, so a total of 3 damage onto him over there. The Telemon is going to fire his 2 main cannons into my Leman Russ back over here, and he's going to put the bolt launchers into my aberrants over there. So, bolt launcher first. Bolt launcher first. These are going to be hitting on 2s. All right, reroll 1s because of Trajan over there. Okay, not meant to be on that one, so that's gonna be 4 hits. 1 second. Yep, they're toughness 4 here, so he's gonna be wounding me on 3s. That's gonna be 3 wounds. -1. AP -1, +1 because they are in cover over there, so it's gonna be 3 5-ups. All right, making 2 of them, and then 5-up, feel no pains. Making them both. Woo! And now the big cannons are gonna be firing into my Leman Russ. That's going to be all hits. Strength?
Strength 8.
8, so looking for 4s to wound.
And I'll reroll failed wounds.
Rerolling failed wounds because I'm a vehicle. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP?
4.
-4 is just going to go straight through over there.
Flat 3.
Flat 3, so he takes 6 damage. The second Telemon is going to fire the bolt launcher into my aberrants again, and he's going to fire the main gun into my wyvern over here.
Bolt launcher.
Bolt launcher first. That's going to be all hits. That is going to be 3 wounds. AP -1, +1 because they are in cover. 5-ups, making 1 of them. 1 damage apiece, so 5-up, feel no pains. Nope, take both of them, so 1 will be dead. All right, so now the main gun's into the wyvern over here. That's going to be all hits. Strength 8, toughness 6, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds.
You're a vehicle.
Rerolling because it's a vehicle. That's still going to be 2 wounds. AP -4 is going to go straight through, so that's going to be 6 damage down to 5. There's 2 spears from the squad over there that's going to shoot into my aberrants. That's going to be 2 hits.
Strength 4.
So 4s to wound. Getting 1 wound. AP
-1.
-1, so 5-up save because they're in cover. Nope. 1 damage apiece. 2 damage, but reduced by 1 because of them being aberrants. So 5-up, feel no pain. No, feels it. Shield captain inside there is going to fire into my guys. That's going to be a hit. That will... What's the top strength? 4, so no. And Trajan's going to fire the same. That's a hit. That is not a wound. Rerolling wound rolls a 1. Nope. And now these guys here are going to fire into my my dudes over here. And then looking for 3s to wound. All right, so it's going to be 13 wounds onto them. AP nothing, so it's going to be looking for 4-up saves. No, they are way dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those 5 guys. Yeah, 8 of the 5 guys are dead. 1, 1. That's going to be it for the shooting phase. So into the assault phase, his bikes over here are going to charge into my Leman Russ. I'm going to spend 1 CP on defensive gunners, so we're going to go with the autocannons first, hitting on 5s. That is going to be 3 hits because of defensive gunners. Strength 7, looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds. AP -1, I believe.
So I got 3 ups.
Yep, AP -1. So we got 3 ups. Inception. He's good. And then we've got 3 heavy bolters that are going to be firing in over here. Looking for 5s to hit. Getting 2. All right.
5s to wound.
5s to wound. Nothing there. So, what's the distance you need?
9.
A 9-inch charge he needs here. That is close, but not going to make it. Do you want to spend CP to reroll that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Going to spend a CP to reroll that. That will make it with a double 6. All right, so now these guys are going to attack into my Leman Russ over here. They're going to have 12 attacks total. These are going to be hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 5s, but re-rolling because they charged. Re-rolling. Those are going to be AP -3, so looking for 6 up. Showing those fill faces. Getting none. What's the damage?
D3 each.
D3 each. So 6 D3 damage over here. There's going to be 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Woof. And I got my 1 attack back. Not a hit. All right, so that's going to be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here on turn 1. He does get 2 points for engaging all fronts because he has 3 of the quarters with models in them. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Genestealer Cult here on turn 1. Movement phase for the Genestealer Cult. My Leman Russ here fell back out of combat. This guy moved slightly back over this way. My Patriarch advanced up over this way, looking on these guys. These guys shuffled over to the side, moving half their distance. These guys moved up, as did the Abominant. These guys stood still and are going to do retrieve Octarius data. He stood still up here, and my Magus moved up over there. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. First things first, my Magus is going to cast Mass Hypnosis onto the Custodian Guards over here, looking for a 7 to go off. That will not go off. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. That will go Perils. Taking 2 damage. And then he's going to cast Might from Beyond onto himself over here, looking for a 7 to go off. That'll go off on an 8. And my opponent's going to spend 1 CP on Spark of Divinity, not Divinity, Divinity, allowing him to try to deny this. So looking for a 9. Does not with a 7, so it will go off. All right, so starting off, my Sanctus is going to fire into his Vexilla Praetor, looking for a -1 to hit from him, right? Yep. So he's going to be looking for a 3 to hit. That hits with a fill face, looking for a 5 to wound. That is not a wound. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. That does not wound. All right, so into the shooting, continuing the shooting phase here, my tank commander is going to fire into his Telemon over there. I am going to spend 2 CP on Hail of Fire to allow him to fire his max number of shots into him. So these are going to be 12 battle cannon shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because he gave himself the order. Rerolling 1s because he gave himself the order there. Not great, but not bad. I'll take this. And these are going to be looking for 4s to wound. All right, so we got 4 there. AP -2. So he's going to have 4 up saves. Yep. Failing 3 of them. So he's going to be D3 damage. That's going to be 3, 6, 7 damage. 2, 4, 5 damage because he has because he's a Dreadnought over there, and then he's got Feel No Pains.
6 ups. 6
ups, making wow, that is 4 6 ups. And now he's going to shoot his last cannon over here, looking for the 3. Woos are my thing, don't you dare. Looking for a 3. That's going to be a hit. Looking for a 3 to wound. That is not a wound. And then the heavy bolters. 3s to hit. And then looking for 5s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds at AP -1. So 2 3 ups. Fails 1 of them, so that's going to be 2 damage, goes down to 1 damage. Feel no pain. Wow, you are doing something here. All right, so then his other Leman Russ friend, seeing if he has any better luck shooting into him over there. This is going to be the battle cannon. It's going to be 9 shots. All right, these are going to be hitting on 5s because he's at half his wounds there. That is going to be 1, 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. Getting 1 wound. 4 up, he's good. And then the heavy bolters. That is going to be 2. No wound. All right, so now my Manticore here is going to fire his rocket into these guys and the heavy bolter into these guys. So we're going to go with the rocket first. 2d6 shots. That is going to be 7 shots. Hitting on 5s. Okay, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Strength 10, so wounding on 2s. That is going to be 4 wounds at AP -2.
Well, I'm going to ignore it.
Plus 1 in corner. Shield. Oh, plus 1 in corner and cover plus the storm shield here, so 2 up saves.
What's damage?
4 of them. It's going to be flat 3 damage.
Flat
I think, well, no, maybe D3. All right, so it's going to be D3 damage, so he's got to do it one at a time because of the storm shield guy there. So 2 plus. Nope, that's going to go through.
I have to re-roll it.
Oh, you're going to spend a CP to re-roll that?
Oh, that's so bad.
No, that's going to go through there. So it's D3 damage. Sure enough, 3 damage. He's dead. And 3 up armor saves for the other 2 guys.
Wow. Okay.
Failing 2 of them. So the first one is 3, kills a guy. Second one is 3 as well. Wipe the squad. Wow. And then the heavy bolter into these guys. That's going to be 2 hits. Strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. No wound. All right, so into the charge phase. The aberrants are going to charge into his guys over here. These are going to be looking for a 7-inch charge. And they're in with an 11. And then the abominate's going to need a 6-inch charge to get in over here. 5. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that. Nah, I'm okay. And then my patriarch's going to charge in over here. 4-inch charge. He's in. All right, so into the fight phase, my patriarch here is going to attack into his bikes over here. I have given him the warlord trait that gives him +1 strength and +1 attack. He also got off might from beyond, giving him +1 strength and +1 attack. And he also got the the twisted helix, because they're twisted. All my guys are twisted helix. I gave him the twisted helix relic, which gives him +1 wound, +1 toughness, and +1 attack. So these are going to be 9 attacks into these guys, hitting on 2s. Okay, that's gonna be 1 miss. These are going to be strength 9. It ends up being, which is nuts. So wounding on 3s, re-rolling everything because of monstrous rending claws. Okay. These 6s are special, so we'll come back to those. Re-rolling everything. Okay, not meant to be on that one. So that's going to be 3 at AP -6, and then 4 at AP -3. These 3 at AP -6 are going to be flat 3 damage, and then these ones are going to be D3 damage. So which one do you want to do first?
Flat 3.
We'll do the flat 3 first.
And roll 4s.
And roll 4 ups. Failing 2 of them, so that's going to kill 1 guy. And then we've got 4 4-ups. Failing 1 of them, doing D3 damage, doing 2 damage. All right, so my opponent's going to spend 2 CP to interrupt with these guys who heroically intervened because Trajan was within range of them, allowing them to heroically intervene over here. So they're going to be attacking into me over here. It's going to be 6 attacks, because is it all this, or 9 attacks? Are they all the same? Because they've got, 1 guy has a sword, the other 2 have spears. So these are going to be the spears. These are going to be hitting on 2s, 6s, explode, so no exploding there. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. That's going to be 6 hits. These are going to be strength.
+1, so strength 6.
So strength 6, looking on toughness 4, so looking for 3s to wound.
Rerolling 1s for Trajan.
Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. So that's going to be 3 that go through there. -3 is going to go straight through their armor. So the first one, you got to do it 1 at a time, unfortunately. D3 damage, 1 damage, 5 up feeling the pain. He's good. 1 damage. He's good. 1 damage. No, that will finally kill you. And here comes the sword. All right, so that's going to be all hits. Wounding on again 3s.
Your toughness
4, yes. 1 wound there. AP D3 or -3 damage. So that's going to go through D3 damage for 1 damage. And he feels none of it. Woo! Now my aberrants are going to go. 4 of them are going to go into the squad over here. 2 of them are going to go into the squad over there. The one with this 4 squad there, they've got 2 attacks each. They are twisted helix, so they're going to be strength 6. So it's going to be 8 attacks here, hitting on 3s, 6s because they're within 6 inches of the abominate there. Count as 2 hits instead of just 1. They're also going to give them. They're going to be attacking with their rending claws as well. So here we go. These are going to be 8 attacks hitting on 3s. Okay, that 1 6 count as 2 hits, so we'll just include that one there. So that's going to be 8 hits. Strength 6, so looking for 3s to wound with the power picks. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. AP minus 2. So do you want to do it on the Storm Shield guy first?
Yeah.
All right, Storm Shield guy first. It's going to be looking for 3-up saves. That's good. That's not good. D3 damage. That's 3 damage, so he is dead.
4-ups now.
And then we've got, that was 2 that you've done, right? So you got another 2. Yep, 2 4-ups onto the other guys. Failing 1 more, D3 damage. For 1 I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. It's 1 damage, okay. And then we have the Rending Claw attacks. 3s, so it's going to be 2 6s. 3 6s, so again, it's going to end up being all hits. Wounding on, again, it's going to be strength 6, so looking for 3s to wound. Cocked. Okay, that's going to be... this one's going to be AP minus 3. These are going to be AP minus 1. So, which ones do you want to do first?
2 3-ups.
So the 2 3-ups. 1 will go through, and then we've got 1 AP minus 3. That's going to be good on a invul save. And then we got the 2 guys going into the squad over there. That is going to be, ends up being 3 hits. That is going to be no wounds on those. And then the Rending Claws. Oh, buddy. So that's going to be 1 hit, but it becomes 2. Oh, buddy. No wounds. My opponent's going to spend 1 CP on Avenge the Fallen to allow these guys to get +1 attack. So these are going to be hitting on 2s. Roll 1s. Okay. That's going to be all hits here. Strength,
Strength
6, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be a bunch of wounds there. So these are all going to go through. These are now going to be D3 damage, but we got to do it 1 at a time. The first one, doing 3 damage, which becomes 2 damage. I don't ignore any of them, so that's going to be a dead guy. 1 damage. Wounded guy. 2 damage. Dead guy, because that's going to kill him there. 3 becomes 2. Making them both. 3 becomes 2. Making neither of them. That's another dead guy. 2 becomes 1. And that's going to be a wounded guy. All right, so now these guys over here are going to get to attack. 8 attacks here, hitting on 2s. Okay. And then these are going to be strength 6. His toughness is now 6, so these are going to be wounding on 4s. That is going to be 2 wounds. AP minus 3, so looking for 5-up invul saves. Making them both. Woo! And now I'm going to spend 3 CP for the Twisted Helix monstrous something or others that allows them to, aberrant squad here, to fight again. So we're going to go with those 3 guys there. We're going to go with the picks first. These are going to be hitting these are going to be hitting on, whatchamacallit, 3s. 6s explode, so that's going to be 2 6s. So that will be those 2 there. These are now going to be looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds. AP minus 2. So 4 ups, right?
Yep.
Failing 1 of them. D3 damage. It's going to kill that gun guy anyway. And then we're going to go with the Rending Claw attacks now. All right, so getting an additional 1 because of that 6. 1 on 3s. So this one is going to be AP minus 4, I believe. So that's going to go to your 5-up invul save, right? 4-up invul save. And then these 2 are going to be AP minus 1, so they'll be 3-up. So which one do you want to do first?
4-up.
4-up invul save? Nope, that's going to go through. And then 2 3-up armor saves. So he takes 2 damage. All right, so that's going to be the end of the turn here. These guys over here are my aberrants. Because I spent that CP, they're minus 1 leadership. So because he lost 2 guys, he actually can fail leadership on a 6. So nope, on a 2 he is good to go. So that is going to be it for the Genestealer Cult turn here on turn 1. I do have models within 3 of the table quarters, so look for me 2 points for engage on all fronts, and these guys have successfully done my first retrieve Octarius data. So that is going to be it for that. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 2. Movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 2. His 2 Telemon stayed still. Trajan shuffled, or he stayed still?
He stayed still.
He stayed still where he was. These guys moved up around here, looking onto my guys who have trapped his other friend in combat over here. His shield captain moved or advanced?
Moved.
Just moved up over this way. His Vexilla advanced up over this way. Then he spent, would have spent 3 CP on Vexilla Teleport Homer, but he used Trajan's Moment Shackles to allow it to cost 0 CP, to allow these guys to deep strike in wholly within 6 inches of him and more than 3 inches away from my models over on this side. And then over here, these guys fell out of combat with my Patriarch. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, starting with one of these squads here, they're going to fire into my dude bros over on this side. These are going to be hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, strength 4, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
So these are at my -1.
It's got 3 at -1, 1 at no AP, so we got 3 at -1. These are going to be 5-up saves, making 2 of them, and then 1 at 4-up. Of course, I failed out. And then the other squad's going to do the same thing. Hitting on 2s, and then wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's going to be 1 at -1 and 1 at AP 0. -1, 5-up. Making that one, and then 4-up. Of course I failed that. All right, so the shield captain's going to fire into my Magus over here with his Castellan Axe. So he's going to have 2 shots hitting on 2s. Okay, that's going to be 2 hits. Toughness 3. That's going to be 1 wound. AP -1, +1 because he's in cover. And nope, he takes a wound.
2 damage.
Oh, 2 damage. He's dead. Trajan over here is going to fire into my Abominant. That's going to be a hit. That is not going to be a wound. And then this squad over here is going to fire into the Abominant as well. 2s to hit. And then looking for 3s to wound. 4s to wound. So strength 4, toughness 5.
5s to wound.
5s to wound is the word I was looking for.
I'll reroll 1s for Trajan.
Rerolling 1s because of Trajan over there. Nope, so that's just going to be 1 of each. So we're going to go with the -1 AP. Is going to go through, and then 1 damage apiece, right?
2
2 damage, which becomes 1 because of the Abominant. And that 5-up ignores it. And then the AP nothing is not going to save, but it does ignore. The Talon there is going to fire into the Abominant with the bolt launchers, and the 2 main guns into my Sanctus up over here. So these are going to be the bolt launchers hitting on 2s. He gets 10 shots because he stood still. There's another one there. That's going to be all but 1 hit. Strength 5, so looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AP -1, +1 because he's in cover. That's going to be 1 save. 1 damage apiece. 5-up feeling the pains. Ignores another 1, so he takes 3 damage. And the big cannons.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s. Rerolling because of Trajan. Alright. These are going to be wounding on 2s.
And rerolling for Trajan.
Rerolling for Trajan. That is Inception.
This one's cocked.
That's going to hit. This one's cocked. Alright, so that's going to be all hits there. AP -4.
Yeah.
AP -4 is just going to straight up kill him. Telemon is going to fire his bolt launchers into my Abominant, and then he's going to fire the main guns into my wounded Leman Russ over here. So the bolt launchers, because he did stay still, hitting on 2s, looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. AP -1, 5-ups, making 2 of them, 5-up. He's good. Woo! And then the main guns. That's going to be all hits. Strength 8, right? So looking for 4s to wound. No wounds. Rerolling because he's a vehicle. Forgot about that. Into 1 wound. AP -4. So that's just going to go straight through for 3 damage. All right, so into the charge phase. This squad here is going to charge into my Leman Russ and these guys. He's going to spend 1 CP to allow him to roll 3d6 and to choose the 2 highest. So here we go onto those. He needs an 11-inch charge to get in. Oh, he's in with that 6. Oh, baby. And then this squad is just going to charge into my Acolyte Hybrids. And they're way in. This squad here is going to charge into my Aberrants. They are in. And then the Shield Captain is going to charge into my Abominate. And he is in. This squad's going to start us off here. They're going to put all their attacks into my Acolyte Hybrids over here.
Swords, the white.
Swords are going to be the white ones. These are going to be hitting on 2s. Okay, that's all hits. These are wounding on 2s.
Am I within
no.
six?
What's up?
Am I within 6?
You are just within, yes, you're within 6.
So 6s explode.
6s explode here. So these are now going to be wounding on 3s. I'm sorry, because it's, no, you're strength 6, right?
Strength 6
oh, no,
on
strength
the spears,
6 on the
strength
spears.
5 on the sword.
So 2s on the big ones, 3s on the white ones. Yeah, they're dead. And now this squad's going to attack into my tank commander. He's going to use 2 CP on Slayers of Nightmares because my toughness is higher than his, so he is going to get to +1 to wound. So here come the attacks here, hitting on 2s. Okay, that's going to be all but 1 hit. The spears are going to get +1 to wound, so they're going to be looking for 4s, and then the swords are going to be need 5s. Yes, F5s, yes. 4s and 5s. So that's going to be 4 wounds there. AP -3. So we have 4 6-up saves. Showing them filth fighters. Getting none. What's the damage on these? D3 each. I could kill him. No, it won't, but it's still hurting. One's cocked. Okay, so that's going to be 2, 5, 6, 7 damage. Shield Captain is now going to attack into my Abominate over here. Hitting on 2s.
6's grand additional.
6's grand additional here because of his warlordry. And he still rerolls ones for himself because he is still an old codex. That's an additional hit there. So that's a lot of hits here. Strength.
It's going to be strength 8.
8. So it's looking for 3s to wound.
And 6's will do double damage.
6's will do double damage. So 3s to wound. 6's do double damage. All right, no 6's. And 3s to wound, not 2s. Yeah, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Flat 3.
Flat 3 damage, so flat 2 damage. That was 5 we said, right? So he's going to have 10 total wounds onto him over here. The AP is going to go straight through my armor, obviously. So these are going to be AP, yep, AP -3 goes straight through. Looking for 5-up invul saves. 5-up feeling of pains, I should say. No, he is going to be dead. All right. And then the other squad that charged into my Aberrants over here will be attacking. Hitting on 2s. 6's explode.
2 ones to reroll.
1s are going to be rerolled. Okie dokie. All hits. +1. These are looking for 3s to wound. Pretty good. Rerolling 1s.
These are at...
the 6's are at...
or strength 5.
These are at strength 5, so yeah, so 3s to wound on all these. All right, these are going to go straight through the armor, so we have to do it one at a time because of their feel no pain. So the first one is going to go 2, which becomes 1, but that will kill a guy. That's going to be 2, becomes 1. Wounds guy. Becomes 2. Kills guy. Becomes 1. Wounds guy. Becomes 1. He's good still. 3. Nope, now he's dead. And then I attack back with my tank commander. He's going to have 2 attacks. That's cocked. Getting 1 hit. That is a wound. Not a save, okay. All right, so that's going to be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here on turn 2. Pretty good turn. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Genestealer Cult here on turn 2. Movement phase for the Genestealer Cult here on turn 2. He stayed in combat over here. He stayed still over here. He stayed still where he's at. He moved over here, so he's within range of the objective. He advanced up over here looking at them. These guys dropped in back over there and are going to do retrieve Octarius data. He dropped over here, within 12 inches of his dude bro over here, but out of line of sight of most everyone else. These guys dropped in over here, 9 inches away from the Telemon and the one guy over here. And he dropped in over there more than 9 inches away, but within 6 inches of them. And that's it. That's all I got. So we'll have to see if this can change the turn turn the tides. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. So we'll see how this all goes. We'll come back to you after with the psychic phase. All right, so we're going to start off here. He is going to cast Might from Beyond on himself. It's not going to go off on a 5. I'm going to spend my CP on that one. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold that. He'll go without it. That's fine. Kellermorph is now going to fire in the shooting phase into the Vexilla Praetor over here. He is going to be hitting on 3s because it's -1 to hit him. Okay. That's going to be 1 miss, so I'm going to get another 5 shots into him over here on 3s. Okay. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Strength 4, looking for 5s to wound. That's 1, 2, 3 at AP minus something. AP minus 1, so he's got his 3 up armor here. Failing 1, so he takes 2 damage, so he is dead. All right, so my tank commander is going to put everything into the guys he's in combat with. So we're going to do the main battle tank cannon first. That is going to be a total of 6 shots here. That is hitting on 4s now because he is bracketed. That is going to be 1 wound. AP minus 2, so he's got his 4 up invul save because it's on a spear guy that's injured. He's good. Las cannon is going to be a hit. Is going to be a wound. AP minus 3, so 4 up invul. No, that's going to go through. He's got 2 damage, 2 wounds remaining. And he only takes the 1. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. Yeah, that's going to kill him. And the heavy bolters. Okay. Hitting on 4s. So 4s to wound. No. He is going to fire into the squad inside there. Main gun is going to have 6 shots over here. That is going to be 3 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds. Minus 2, plus 2, because if you want to take on the Storm Shield guy.
Yeah.
So 2 ups. 2 ups. Good. And then the heavy bolters. Hitting on 5s. Wounding on 4s. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP minus 1. So 2 up save. Failing 1, 2 damage. And now my Manticore is going to fire everything into the squad inside over here. So we're going to go with the heavy bolter first. That's going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds. AP minus 1. So 2 ups. Making up. And then we have the missile. It's going to have 7 shots. Hitting on 5s because he's wounded. That is going to be 1, 2, 3. 3 hits there. Wounding on 2s. That one's cocked. That's going to be 3 wounds. AP minus 2. So 1 at a time on the Storm Shield guy. He's good. He's good. Oh, and he is dead. All right, so now my Exterminator is going to fire into them. He did move more than half his movement, so these are going to be the Exterminator autocannons. 6 is a hit, getting 1 hit. That is a wound. AP minus 1, so it's still going to be a 2 up save. Good to go. And now the heavy bolters. That's going to be 2 hits, 2 wounds, 2 ups. Making them both. All right, so into the charge phase, my Patriarch is going to charge into the bikers over here. He's in. And now my Aberrants over here are going to charge into the Telemon and the one guy over here. We need an 8-inch charge because the Clamavis is giving them +1 to their charge. And they're in. All right, so now into the fight phase, we're going to go with my my Aberrants over here. So 7 of them are going to go into the Telemon. My Hypermorph is going to go into the Telemon, and then one guy is going to go into this guy over here. So we're going to go with the ones into the Telemon first. Hitting on 4s because they're -1 to hit with the hammers.
Ouch.
Wow, that was a lot of misses. Okay, these are going to be wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's going to be 4 at AP -3.
Invul 4.
Invul 4 up. Fails 3 of them. Those are 3 damage flat, which become 2 damage flat. So 6 damage onto him over here. Ignores 2 of them, so he takes 4 damage. And then the one guy into the dude bro over here. That's going to be no hit. And then the Hypermorph into the Telemon. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be AP -1. So that's going to be 3 at AP -1. 3 ups. Failing 2 of them. So that's going to be 2 damage, but becomes 1 damage each. And then he has his feel no pain. No, so he takes another 2 damage. And now my Patriarch's going to attack over here with his 9 attacks. Oh no, he didn't get the Might from Beyond off. So 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s. And then these are going to be wounding on 3s. Rerolling. Okay, so that's going to be 2 at AP -6, 3 damage, and then 5 at AP -3, D3 damage. So which ones do you want to do first?
Got the
2. So these are 4-up invuls. Failing 1, so that's going to kill a guy. And then we've got 5, also 4-ups, but these are D3 damage apiece. Failing 3 of them.
If you roll 3
If I roll 3 1s, he's still alive. He is not. He is dead. The one guy over here is going to start us off for his. Hitting on 2s.
I don't think I'm within
He's
6.
not within, I don't think, no. Just out of 6 there, so it's going to be 2 hits. Looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds. Damage is D3, so 1 at a time. 1. He's good. 1. He's good. D3 attacks from my tank commander. 1. Not a hit. Now the Telemon is going to attack into me over here.
2s.
Hitting on 2s. That's re-rolling 1s because Trajan's right there. Okay, that's still going to be 3 hits. Strength 8, so 2s to wound. That's going to be 3 wounds. AP, oh, nothing because he's just got shooty arms there. So looking for 5-up armor saves. That's going to be 2 made, and that's damage. 1 damage. But he feels that. And now these guys get to attack back over here. Spear and sword, hitting on 2s, no rerolls. And then looking for 5s. Oh no, 5s and 6. Those need 6s, so nothing there. All right, so that's going to be the end of my turn here on turn 2. I do get 3 points for engage on all fronts, and those guys got me my second Retrieve Octarius data. So we will come back to you with the movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 3. Movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes here on turn 3. These guys stayed in combat over here. These guys moved up over this way. The shield captain moved up, didn't advance, right? He just moved up over this way. These guys moved up over this way towards my Kellermorph. He stayed in combat because he had to. He stayed in combat because he wanted to. Trajan stayed still, as did his other Telemon over there. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so into the shooting phase. This squad here is going to fire into my Leman Russ over here. He's going to, opponent's going to spend 1 CP on Veterans of the Blood game. It gives them hits of 6 count as auto wounds. So hitting on 2s, 6s are good for him. All right, so that's going to be all hits plus a 6, so that will be 1 wound so far, and then looking for 6s to wound. No more wounds, so that's just going to be the 1 wound there. AP -1 over here, so looking for a 4-up. No, that goes through, and it's 2 damage apiece, so he dies. Does he explode? He does indeed! All right, so let's see. D3 mortal wounds to my Leman Russ, my tank commander, 3. D3 mortal wounds to the squad up front there, 2. And then D3 mortal wounds to the squad over here, 2. These guys over here are going to fire everything into my Kellermorph. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on
It's all 4.
3s. So that's going to be 3 wounds here.
No AP and 1 AP.
No AP, all AP, but I think once. All right, so he's got a 5-up armor save and a 5-up invul save. So we'll do the 2 with the spears, which are damage 2. Making them both. And then we've got the 1 with the, from the sword, is going to go through for 1 damage. All right, so his Telemon now is going to fire everything into my dude bro over here, because this is not 5 inches tall, so it's not going to block the line of sight here. Hitting on 2s, that's going to be all hits. This is with the bolt launchers. Wounding on 3s.
I wish I had that many shots
I know.
with that cannon.
Okay, that is going to be 2... Rerolling the 1s, okay, not meant to be. So that's going to be 5. AP -1. So we got 5 6 ups. No, he's dead. All right, so now the Telemon's going to fire into my Aberrants over here with the bolt launchers, hitting on 3s because he's -1 to hit. We're rolling 1s, though, because of Trajan. Ooh, good thing. All right, these are now strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. Okay. That's going to be 3 wounds. AP -1, so looking for 6 up saves. Actually, the guy that I have to take it on is in cover, so it's going to be a 5 up save. Nope, that's for 1 damage, so 5 up feeling the pain. Nope, he will be dead, and then I'll take it on another guy in combat over there. Nope, that's going to go through the armor. But I make one of them, so 1 is going to be wounded. All right, now the main gun's going to fire in the broad spectrum over here. What it is called, right? The
burst
fire here. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Okay. And then these are strength 7, so looking for 3s to wound. Okay, dokie. And then there's another 2 there, so it's going to be a total of 5. -2. So these are going to be, those are going to go, well, actually I got to take it on the guy in cover there, so this is going to be a 6 up. And then it's 2 damage apiece. 1 each. So 6 up armor save. Nope. 1 damage. Nope. So that's going to be a dead guy. And then we've got 2 onto the next guy in cover over there. Nope. Nope. He's dead. And then the next 2 onto another guy. Where'd the dice go? Sorry. Makes nope, not save there. But he does make 1 of them, so he just be wounded. All right, Trajan is now going to charge into my Aberrants over here. He will on a 10. These guys over here are going to charge into my Leman Russ over here. They're in. And now the Shield Captain is going to charge in. Needs a 6-inch charge. He is in. Well in. And then these guys are going to charge in. They need a 6-inch charge. They are way in. Trajan is now going to attack into my Aberrants. Hitting on 2s. Strength
10 for the axe.
Strength 10 for the axe and 5. So it's going to be looking for 2s and 3s. So that's going to be all wounds there.
This is at -3.
-3 is going to go straight through their armor.
-2.
And -2. So that's also going to go through their armor.
D3 damage.
D3 damage. So we got to do that one at a time on those ones. 2 damage becomes 1 damage. That's going to be a dead guy. Becomes 1 damage. Wounded.
2.
1 damage. Dead guy.
2.
1 damage. Wounded.
2.
1 damage. Dead.
And then 1 damage.
And then 1 damage. He's good. And these guys are going to fight into my Kelomorph. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. And then I think wounding on, I think he is
5s and 6s.
Yeah, toughness 3. So 5s, 2s and 3s.
Nothing, but that's all -3.
Yep, those are all -3. So he's got 5 ups. So he's got that 5 up invul. Can he stick it? Has he prayed to the 4-armed emperor? No, he is dead. All right, so now the Shield Captain is going to attack into my Leman Russ over here. 5 attacks here, hitting on 2s. 6s count. That one's cocked. 6s count as reroll because of himself. All right, not meant to be. But then he's going to get 2 extra hits there because of his Warlord trait. These are now going to be. Yep. So these are now going to be strength 10. So looking for 3s to wound.
Or sorry, 8.
Oh, strength 8. Yeah. All right. So then looking for 4s to wound, but that's still going to be 4 going through.
These are -3, 3 damage. -3, 6 damage.
-3, 6 damage. -3, 3 damage. So it doesn't matter if any of these go through. Honestly, he's dead because he's only got 2 damage left. Yeah. So these are looking for 6s. Show me filth faces. Getting 1. So he is dead. Does he explode? Oh, he does! So he's going to do D3 mortal wounds to these guys. Doing 3. So this guy is going to be dead, and then this guy's going to be down to 1. D3 onto these guys. Doing 1, but that's still going to kill that guy. And then D3 into the Shield Captain. Doing 2 mortal wounds. And then this guy activated, so he piled in 3 inches and then consolidated 3 inches over here. And then my guys over here are going to go. 1 guy's going to go into this guy, and then the other 2 are going to go into the Telemon. So the 1 into the 1 Custodian Guard over there. That's going to be 1 hit. That is going to be a wound.
Invul 4.
Invul 4 up. No, so he will be dead. And then we got the guy with the hammer into the Talon. That's going to be no hits. And then we're going to have the 6 attacks for the hypermorph. That is going to be a bunch of hits there. Wounding on 3s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3 at AP -1. So 3 ups. All right, so he's going to take 2 damage apiece, but they become 1 damage apiece. So it's 6 up feeling pains. Makes 1, so he's going to take 1 damage. I forgot his tail last time, but I'm going to do it this time. That is a hit. That is a wound. AP -1. Okay, so he's going to take 1 damage, but he gets a 6 up feeling pain. Now he feels it. Okay. And now the Telemons gets to attack back. That's going to be all hits. That is going to be 1 wound.
Because he gets to reroll wounds.
Oh, rerolling once because of Trajan. That's going to be 3 wounds. Nope. These are going to be no AP, so 5 up saves. All right, these are 1 damage apiece, right? 5 up feeling pains. Making them both. Woo! All right, we have a leadership over here. I need a 1 or a 2, otherwise they might be running away. That's a 1, so they're good to go. That sounds great. So that's going to be it for the Adeptus Custodes turn here. He does have units in 3/4, which will give him engage in all fronts for 2 points. He's also well on his way with assassinate, lots of points there. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Genestealer Cult here on turn 3. Movement phase for the Genestealer Cult. He moved up slightly to get onto the objective. He advanced up onto that objective over there. They shuffled around to get more out of line of sight, but staying on the objective. He advanced up over this way, looking to get a charge off there, and they stayed in combat. That's all I got left, so we'll see how this all goes. I'm now going to cast Might from Beyond onto myself over there. That will go off on a 9. My Manticore is now going to fire heavy bolters into this guy, missiles into this guy. So we're going to go with the heavy bolter into this guy over here. That's going to be no hit. And then the missiles. That's going to be 7 shots over here. So these are going to be looking for 5s to hit. Getting 1, 2, 3 hits. Strength 10, so looking for 2s to wound. That's going to be all wounds at AP -2. So he's got his 4 up invul save. 3, 4 ups. Making 2 of them. So it's 1. All right, D3 damage to him over here. 3 damage, he's dead. And now, my Patriarch is going to charge into his Telemon over there. I need an 8-inch charge. Come on, baby. Not gonna make it. That is rough. And I spent my 1 CP to extra advance him to get him onto the objective because I needed that objective. So, that's gonna be it for that. So we'll come back to you with a fight phase. All right, so at the end of my charge phase, Trajan was just within 3 inches of my guy. I mean, like, by a hair he was in there, but he's in. So then he decided to heroically intervene over here. So Trajan's going to attack first here. 2s to hit. That's going to be all but 1 hit, but re-rolling for himself because it's an old codex. And these are now going to be looking for, what is it, strength 10?
Yeah.
So looking for 2s to wound.
And that should be on 3s.
And that's on the 3s, so that's going to be re-rolling 1s to wound for himself. That's going to be all wounds there. So that's going to be 5 that are AP minus a lot, right?
-3.
-3 D3 damage. So the first one is 2, becomes a 1. He's good. 1. Good. 3 becomes 2. That's going to be a dead guy. And 3 becomes 2. That is going to be a wounded guy. Is that, how many ones is it? All right, and that's going to be 2 damage here. So looking for this. Nope, that's going to be a dead guy. Is that, and then one damage.
It's just 1 damage.
That's going to take 1 wound. All right, so now my Hypermorph, who's the only one left, is going to go into all his attacks into Trajan over here. So 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. That is going to be 4 hits, wounding on 2s. That is going to be 3 wounds, AP -1. So looking for 3 up saves. Failing 2 of them, so that's going to be 4 damage. And then the tail. That is a hit. That is a wound at AP -1. He's good. And now the Telemon will attack. That is going to be all hits. Does he still hit on 2s even? All right, yep. And then wounding on 2s still because he's still strength 8. So that's going to be 2 wounds there. Oh, reroll because of Trajan. Forgot about that. So that's going to be 3 wounds there. AP nothing, so 5 up armor saves. I'm not making any of those. Feel no pains. Oh no, he's going to be dead. And that will be the end of the turn here for the Genestealer Cult on turn 3. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes on turn 4. Movement phase for the Adeptus Custodes. His shield captain moved up over this way. His regular custodian guard advanced up over this way. These guys advanced over here onto the objective, and these guys all shuffled around over this way just doing their moves. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. The Talon over here is going to fire his bolt launchers into my Patriarch, and he's going to fire the main cannons into this guy back over here. Right? Did I do that right, Or? Yeah. All right, so we're going to do the bolt launchers first.
3s to hit.
3s to hit, because he's reduced down there.
Yeah.
All right, strength 5. So looking for 5s to wound. It's going to be 1-1. Rerolling because of Trajan. That's still going to be 1. AP -1 +1 because he is touching cover over there. He's good with that 4. And then the main cannons. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 8, right? So 4s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds. No need to reroll. AP -4. So that's going to go straight through. He's not within 6 of anybody, so he's just dead. This Talon's going to fire everything into my Broodlord. Bolt launchers. Hitting on 2s, rerolling. All right, strength 5, so 5s to wound. Rerolling 1s, but no 1s there, so that's going to be 3. -1 +1, 4 up. Ooh, no, he takes 3 wounds. And then we've got the beam variant from his main gun here.
2s.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because of Trajan there. So not meant to be. So that's going to be 2 hits. Strength 8, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds. 5 up in Vol save. I make 1, fail 1, 3 damage. Flat 3 damage, still alive. Now the shield captain's going to fire his axe into my Manticore. That's going to be 1 hit, re-rolling because of himself. That's going to be 2 hits. Strength 4, right?
Yes.
So that's going to be 1 wound.
-1.
AP -1. He's good with a 5. And now the sergeant, the shield captain over here is going to charge into my Manticore. He needs a 9-inch charge to get in. He's in. So shield captain attacks here into the Manticore. Hitting on 2s. That's going to be all hits. The 6 explodes because of his Warlord trait. This is going to be strength what?
10.
Strength 10, so looking for 3s to wound.
8, sorry.
Strength 8, still 3s to wound. That is going to be 4 wounds.
That's at 6 damage. Those are at 3.
All right, so that's at 6 damage. Those are at 3. The 6 damage is AP -3.
You have a 3 up armor?
3 up armor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 6 up? No. So he is dead. Does he explode?
Uh-oh.
No, he doesn't. Everything's been exploded so far, but not him. Okay. All right, so that's going to be the end of the Adeptus Custodes turn here on turn 4. They do get 2 points for engaging on all fronts, and we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Genestealer Cult. Movement phase! He just moved up here. That's it. He advanced up over this way. They stayed back there. They got me the 5 points for my turn, but this is going to be it. So we're going to go into the psychic phase. He is going to cast Smite. That will go off on a 5. So he's going to do D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds. So he's going to have 6 up, feel no pains. Nope, he's going to take them all. All right, so now my Patriarch is going to charge into the 2 of them over here. He's going to Overwatch, so we'll come back to that. All right, so here we go. This is going to be the bolt. Just the big cannon.
Storm cannon.
The sword cannon burst here. So these are going to be hitting on 6s. Rerolling 1s because of Trajan. Okay, not meant to be there. 5 for the bolt, right?
Yep.
Oh no, 10 because he didn't move.
Yeah.
Is it in the previous movement phase or its previous movement phase? 1 second. Yeah, it's if it moved this turn. So this turn is a player turn. Round is a round. So yeah. So here we go. Looking on 6s, getting 2 hits. These are strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. I need to make AP -1, so I'm looking for 5 up saves. No. Ugh. I'm going to spend my CP to reroll that. With the filth face, he's alive! Woo! And I need a 4-inch charge to make it in. Oh, he's in. All right, so now my Patriarch's going to put everything into the wounded one over here. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling because of Monstrous Rending Claws. Okay, so these 3 are AP -6. flat 3 damage. These ones are D3 damage with AP -3. So we'll do the 3 with a flat 4 up invul saves on those. Making 2, failing 1. So that's going to be 2 damage. He takes both of them, so he's down to 1 wound left. And then you've got 3 more 4 up invul saves. Failing 2 of them, so that's going to be 2d3. That's going to be 4 damage, which becomes 2 damage. No, he's dead by 1 exactly. So does he explode? No, he does not. All right, so now the Telemon is going to attack back over here. That's going to be all hits. That is 3 wounds. That's going to be 3 wounds. We were only 1 because of Trajan. Nope, so that's going to be 3 wounds. No AP, so 4 up armor save. And just he is dead. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it a victory for the Custodes here. I know Genestealer Cult are in a bad place, but they did okay. They did some things. I really like the Smash Patriarch that I built there with all those things. Twisted Helix doing what he needs to over there, which is pretty fun. But yeah, a ton of fun. It was fun just to smash things into each other there. I made a couple of moves leaving characters open when I probably shouldn't, but it was okay. I had fun time with that. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Jason. And until next time, stay safe and have fun.